Hello, you're with Libby Dyson from libbystamps.com, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia, and today I'm participating in a retiring products blog hop, and I got this birthday delivery paper out. It's just beautiful. It's a bit old-fashioned, but it's got some gorgeous paper in it that can be used. This is my third pack I think I've got, and this is all I've got left of this pack, and I've used it for different things. There are framelits that go with it that cut out various items in the designer series paper pack, plus you can stamp and cut out. And I suddenly thought, oh, I'll do a video on this and just show you how you can use different aspects in different ways. Another retiring item is Sweet Sugar Plum, and it's going because it was a 2016 to 2018 in colour. So it's time to say goodbye to that. I'll be a little bit sad, but hey, we get lots of new colours to come in. Flirty Flamingo's staying, so it didn't go for very long. Anyway, so I thought I'd come in and show you this, and I've got an idea to do a background on some Whisper White, but we'll do this first. I've used the largest oval out of the layering ovals and the largest scallop oval out of the layering ovals, and we're just going to layer these up with some liquid glue. Love my liquid glue, and you don't need a lot. You only need a tiny bit, and we're just going to layer those up like that. And because it's liquid glue, you've got a bit of wriggle room. Now, I went ahead and I die cut just the girl, and I'm going to stick the crumb cake one over the top. And then I've die cut 3 more of these girls, and we're going to stick them on top, and we're going to make, I guess it's a bit like paper towel. I think that's what it's called. It used to be all the rage. It's just lovely. So I've just cut that out in crumb cake. All right, and then these are just from scraps I had left over from other projects. So I haven't had to actually cut into a lot of my DSP that I have left over. And as I said, I had quite a bit. Now you can still buy all these products in my online store in the last chance products. So you can buy the framelits and the stamp set, and I'll show you those in a minute. All right, so I've got 3 layers there so far. I'm just going to add a 4th. All right, so here comes the 4th layer, and that's essentially our embellishment piece made. You could offset these a little bit, but I think that's quite nice. It gives you that sort of layered look. I could have used some dimensionals too, but you've got to be able to mail it, so I think that looks quite nice. And I've layered it up on the crumb cake on the bottom. All right, so we've got that. That looks sort of plain. So then I decided I'd come in with my Stamparatus. Love my Stamparatus. Should be able to order these from the 1st of June in the new catalogue. So I decided I would use some Blushing Bride and Sweet Sugar Plum. And I'm going to do some Hinge stamping with this. Now, the ideal thing would be to have Blushing Bride and Sweet Sugar Plum in the little Stampin' spots, but I don't. So now here's the stamp set, just lovely, with some really nice greetings. We're going to use the surprise, and we'll probably use one of these other stamps on the inside of the card. And then there's the framelits that go with it. They don't come on the magnetic sheet. They do cut out the images from the paper and from the stamp set. I've just taken the surprise and put it up on the Stamparatus plate, and because it's photopolymer, I'm using the little black mat that comes with the Stamparatus. Now you need to keep this plate flat when you're stamping, so you could take it off and ink down, or just ink up like that and stamp across. All right, so this is Blushing Bride And I like to give it some firm pressure with my fingers. And then I lift up carefully. Lovely. And alright, so I'm just going to clean that off and ink it up again, this time with Sweet Sugar Plum. And then I'm going to move it down, so I lift it out of the hinge. No, I'm going to go down 2 hinges. I'll show you why in a minute. Come down 2 hinges and stamp down. Alright, then I'm going to clean that off again, just with a wet wipe. Do like my wet wipes. And ink it up with Blushing Bride. And come down 2 hinges. There we go. And stamp down. Now, just realised my S didn't come out very well up there, so I'm going to fix that. That one's okay. So I'm going to take it back to this spot here, clean it off a bit, and ink up again, and press down. How good's that? Alright, now, this is where my idea came in. I want to go up 1 hinge, and I want to stamp, but I want to stamp over here. So I'm going to move my card. Don't get my magnets in the way. And, right, that's a bit close to the edge. So I'm just going to move it a touch that way. See if I think that'll be all right. I do. So I'll put my magnets back on. All right. And this time I'm going to keep with my Sweet Sugar Plum. Stamp down. Make that S again. Better. Clean it off. Now, Stampin' Up are coming out with a chamois, which will be great for this. So I'm looking forward to ordering that on the 1st of June. Come down 2 hinges, did I? Come down 2 hinges, ink up with Blushing Bride and stamp down. All right, so that's hinge stamping, and we've done it in 2 different places. Just going to push that down again. Sometimes with your photopolymer stamps, they're still really quite sticky and they want to try and pull your card up. But if you've got your magnets down, all you do is just push the card back down and it'll be right. Alright, so that's all the stamping for that we're going to do. See how strong those magnets are? Don't let them get near each other, because you could end up with 4 magnets instead of 2. So that's hinge stamping very quickly. Now, while I've got my ink out, I've got the inside of my card and the outside of the envelope, and we might just do this little bunch of flowers, I think, because it could be a surprise for any occasion. Still with Sweet Sugar Plum. Might help if I did that the right way around, mightn't it? Alright, so Sweet Sugar Plum. Perfect. I do like to do the insides of my cards. Happy mail. People do like happy mail. Mail can be happy these days because most of our bills come via email or something like that. So make a card, send a card. You know, make somebody's day happy. It doesn't have to be for a reason. It can just be because you feel like sending someone a card and you think they'd appreciate it. I recently heard from a lady who used to be part of my team, and I send people cards, just randomly send people cards. Anyway, I sent this lady a few cards and hoped that, you know, we could keep in touch even though she'd dropped. And then I got an email from her that said, she said, "You send the most beautiful cards. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I'll have to buy something from you now, from the new catalogue." And I said, well, I don't send you cards just because I want you to be a customer. I send them because I feel like sending them and that I think, you know, it could make your day. And she said, oh, it does. And that when they arrive, she's so appreciative of them because they usually arrive at a time when she's having a bit of a tough time, and it brightens her day and, yeah, just makes her feel good. So send a card to somebody, just randomly. People love to be thought about. All right, so this is going to go up here. So we might put it there. So the idea was to have the surprise on the background. So I'm just going to use some Stampin' Dimensionals, and I'm sort of at the bottom of the sheet. I hope you do use up all your Stampin' Dimensionals. I use wasting the little bits that you have along the edges. And can I just say, the ones on the mini Stampin' Dimensionals are great if you want to put it along a card to raise up a panel or something. Now, don't forget, all these are available in my online store. And did I say Stampin' Up's great? Probably not. It is just wonderful. So if you'd like to join my team, please leave a comment in the bottom of the post here today, and I'll be in touch with you. So I'm just going to take these bits off. These products are in the last chance products, so if you want them, be quick. And don't forget, if you've got the ink pads and haven't got the re-inkers and you like the inks, get the re-inkers before they're gone, because I'd say by the middle of next month they'll be gone. So, and if you shop with me between now and the 1st of May, you could get yourself a stamper artist. Sometimes we have favourite colours and we use them a lot and we think, oh yeah, that'll be right. And then we suddenly realise they need re-inking. So I'm just sponging the edge of this white just to take off a bit of that starkness, really, it has. So I'm sponging it with Sweet Sugar Plum. Now, as the ink goes, I'm able to go further over on the edge. So as the, ink disappears off your sponge, you can come over a little bit more on the edge and give that some colour. Show you again on this one. So I've inked up and I just do the edge to start with so that I've got all the edge done. And now, as I've used up that ink, I can come back and just colour. Just put a bit more on and it comes a bit further over the edge. So that's how I sort of get my cloudy ink distressed look. It sort of looks like it's the clouds of pink coming off the page there. So that's how you do it. Alright, so that's my Sweet Sugar Plum gone. Now I've got ink all over me. So here's the inside. Bit of liquid glue. This is the quick part. And in the middle. And then put this on. It might need some rhinestones or something on it. Make sure it's the right way up when you stick it on. Alright, I'll put all the measurements on my blog too, below the video. So that's that. And I might just add some... Okay, so we'll just add some pearls to this to make it like a real surprise. One more on top of the cupcake. No, one there maybe. There we go. Alright, so that's our card where I've layered up the little girl. You could put more layers on there if you want to. I might do that. I've layered up, used the largest oval and the largest scallop oval from the layering ovals. Done some hinge stamping and inked around the edge. And there's our card on the inside and the envelope. Alright, so that's it. Thanks so much for stopping by. Really appreciate you spending time with me today. Don't forget, you can buy all these things in my online store and I'd love to have you as a customer. I reward all my customers, so thanks for stopping by today. Bye for now.
It'll take creation, imagination, try to draw outside the line.